So we're going to play a mini version of Nick Wright, Public Defender. It's been a rough go for your next client.
Mm-hmm.
He's been exposed in the playoffs. The whole COVID thing was in the worst trade in sports history.
Arguably, yeah.
And now he's punching his own teammates.
Yeah.
Defend your client, Rudy Gobert.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh, no.
This is a very simple case. And this is one that, unfortunately, far too many of us can relate to. I'm sure many of you in the jury can relate to. And before I explain the case, I would like to go to an old nursery rhyme that all of us have heard. We were almost indoctrinated with it. Yet in my experience, and I think many of your experience, not only is this nursery rhyme not accurate, the exact opposite of it is what's true. And that is, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me. And I would ask you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, think back to the toughest, hardest, most tragic moments of your life. How many of them involved physical violence, the aforementioned sticks and stones, and how many of them involved someone, usually someone you're close with, a loved one, a colleague, a teammate, cutting you to your core, not with a knife, but with their words. That is what happened to my client. Thank you, Your Honor. They do. That is what happened to my client. My client.
But he hit someone.
Well, he was pushed to a breaking
point. He
point.
was the stick in the stone.
Your Honor, please allow me to make my opening arguments without interruption. Should he have punched Kyle Anderson?
No.
No. Does every person have a limit, however? And Kyle Anderson knew my client was playing hurt, knew my client had been, I'm going to use the word, bullied at his previous workplace.
Oh,
and then Kyle Anderson looks my client in the eye, and apologies for the language here, but I am going to read his quotes verbatim for the record, repeatedly called my client a bitch in front of his teammates, friends. He had family in the stands. Repeatedly looked him in the eyes and tried to emasculate him, embarrass him, and bully him. And my client is now in a spot where he has no other choice. What is his best course of action?
To ignore him?
Ignore him.
Walk away?
Walk away. And you know what people will say? See, he's soft. He got challenged. This is not a regular workplace. This is professional sports. Testosterone
professional.
Flying. Professional sports. Do you think it's professional, Your Honor, to repeatedly call someone out their name?
What about another term, be the bigger person? What happened to that?
Well, my client tried that in Utah, and he was traded, sent packing.
You think he was sent packing because he was the bigger person?
Well, he didn't stick up for himself enough, and and he has some playoff struggles on the court, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, okay.
My client was pushed to a breaking point.
So he hit someone.
In the chest, not in the face, not with a weapon. If my client is 7'2", Kyle Anderson is 6'5".
So if someone was being really mean to me, you think I can hit them?
If you felt
unsafe. No.
And
I didn't say unsafe. I said if someone was embarrassing me and making me mad and upsetting me, you think I can hit them?
I'm telling you this.
Not saying I'd win in that fight.
What would I be more disappointed in? If you came home and said, I got punched today. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? You're like, well, a friend of mine and I got into an argument. All our other friends were around. and I kept calling her the B word and laughing at her, so she hit me. Would I be angrier at you for that, or if you came home and said, I got to tell you something, I got in trouble? Why? I punched somebody. Oh my God, why? They were bullying me. They kept calling me out my name. They were embarrassing me in front of people, and I couldn't take it anymore. I'd say, you know what, Deora?
I just want everyone to know
what?
You would not let that slide.
I'm just letting you. I'm not saying you let it slide. I am saying.
But you're trying to let him slide.
I'm his public defender.
Okay.
That is my job.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.